Casting Corporation of the Bahamas.
Yeah, but they should be.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen do it. Screams from the haters, got a nice ring to it. I guess every superhero need his theme music. No one man should have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. Stop tripping, I'm tripping off the power.
And once again, welcome to the program Beyond the Score. I'm your host, Keith Six Taylor, and last week I came before you and I was a very humble and let me not even say humble. I was a very upset man last week. So this week I come before you a little worse, a little more upset, a little more angry because of some certain things that have happened, not just yesterday, but throughout the week. Now, before we get into everything, let's take a quick break. Here from our sponsors. Our sponsors, Burger King, where you can have it your way. But yesterday I did not have it my way. It went somebody else's way. But let's take a break and we'll be right back.
You can have it your way. You can have it your way. A Burger King every day. Single Whopper, double Whopper, Western Whopper, ooh wee. You know that's what I need. And don't forget the cheese. A double cheeseburger that's nice and juicy. So many chicken combos, you trying to confuse me. Original grill. Don't forget the tender crisp. Those tender chicken tenders. Man, I love this. And I don't want the fries. Just give me onion rings. Yeah, have it my way. Man, I come to Burger King. At BK, you can have it your way.
And welcome back to Beyond the Score. And first things first, introduce my panel, Lawanda Burrows and Perez Cooper. And only one of us today actually has a smile on their face because no matter what happens, she wasn't expecting big things this season. But see, when you give somebody expectations and you take expectations away, or at least minimize them, then you have problems. Now, yesterday, well, let's not even start from yesterday. Let's start from a game early on in the week when the Heat went to San Antonio.
Let's start from this. Early in the season, when it was football season, I say, the team in basketball look out for the Chicago Bulls, and you guys say, not really, they only have Derrick Rose.
Okay, we give you 1 point.
Give it up to the Bulls.
We give you a cookie after the show. Let's go to San Antonio.
Yeah, 30 point.
That was worse than a beating. You know, when you almost I almost wanted to call Ross Burrows and take off my hat and bow.
He said that's why you don't want no bandwagons.
No, but hold on. They talk about the Heat as an elite team. You have LeBron, you have Wade, and you have Chris Bosh. All these
Mike
names.
Bibby.
No, let's not even speak about Mike Bibby right now. Huh? If they didn't see
Mike Miller.
Oh, let's not talk
about Mike Miller either. But see, where with the Mike Bibby situation, it's a reason why Atlanta didn't want him. See, that's how you have to think about it. It's a reason why.
What is that reason?
Because the man is old. His defense is not where it used to be.
So why cut the young fella Arroyo?
Because he's not better. Sad to say, he's not better than Mike Bibby.
At least Mike Bibby have proven himself a little bit. I was a Arroyo fan too, but if you watch the last few games...
When did he prove himself?
Mike Bibby?
Yeah,
Mike Bibby made some playoff runs.
When he was with Sacramento.
Did he get a ring?
No, I mean prove himself as a guy.
Plenty players do not have rings.
I'm telling you.
That's why if you couldn't touch Barkley, he had one. And he had all this smoke.
See, and then I think in the first quarter of that San Antonio game, the score was about 36-12.
Yeah.
Duncan was saying it's over.
It was over.
No, he wasn't meaning that though. He was talking about something else.
That's one of those.
They were 3-point shots were raining.
Yeah.
I see. Let me make a comparison.
They had a team competition going on during the Heat Spurs game to see who's the best 3-point shooter on the Spurs team. So they use you guys to prove themselves.
Yeah. And what's worse, if the Heat were leading the Spurs 36-12, I guarantee you the Spurs would have come back.
Yeah, because for some reason you guys can't keep big leads.
Can't close up.
See, and my thing is,
LeBron apologized, said he'll never let that happen again. But it looked like he's too lackadaisical these days.
The same way LeBron was supposed to bring a championship to Cleveland. Sorry, I'll be petty right now. I can't go off of guarantees and assumptions and things like that. If anyone disagrees with me, 352-3984, 352-3985. But I'm tired of guarantees. I'm tired of assumptions. You know what? Let me move a step further.
I'm going on record to say this.
Let me.
I think I know it's LeBron's problem. The nightlife in the city.
You think that's it?
He's partying too much probably in Miami.
But I don't think it's totally LeBron's fault, because LeBron's, if you look at his stats,
yeah,
it's
Wade, get caught
good.
up watching man. And I always say my trademark for the show, stop liking man. That's Wade team.
Yeah, that's Wade. But if I
so he stand up watching Wade, LeBron.
Yeah, I
when
agree
he would
with that.
score, if you stand up watching LeBron all day.
That's what I think. Like I said before, as Wade goes, the Heat goes. But in 2 of those games that they lost, Wade had a good game. So I don't know what to say now in defense of the Heat.
He thought he had help. Now you got to realize this is my team. I run my team.
Mm-hmm.
See, and then
he might realize that after playoff.
We go to the heartbreaking game. That's
not a heartbreaker.
Yes, it was a heartbreaker.
The Bulls sweep you all this year, man.
Who hasn't swept us this year?
What made it a heartbreaker is we had the opportunity.
Teams under 500.
Oh yeah, see?
Teams under 500.
That's the true stature of a bully. You beat up on all the little people, but when it's someone who's our same size,
look you right in your eyes, you can't beat them.
Yeah,
1-9 versus the top 5 teams in the NBA.
I mean, what's your excuse? All this talk about championships. Now you're the 3rd seed. And I take my hat off.
I don't think they will even end up in the 3rd seed,
You think we'll fall to 4? No, I don't
think. I give you all but 4 to 5th seed getting into the playoff run.
I would hope Orlando doesn't catch us. At this point, I'm not going to make any guarantees.
3 games? Only 3 games.
Yeah, but it's Orlando.
That's the same Orlando who's always up 24 and they came back and beat you guys.
Yeah, but they're not playing us every night.
It doesn't
matter. So they can't get a win every night.
It doesn't matter. If you look at it, they're winning.
Yeah. We losing.
So Dwight Howard, now Dwayne Wade needs to do what Dwight Howard did.
And tell everybody to man up.
Hey, y'all professional players, play ball.
That's what you're paid to do.
That's what you're paid to do. Hit these jump shots.
Well, Wade needs to look at himself a little bit and tell himself that. Because Wade, I watched the 4th quarter of the game. You know what was sad? The man who was making the plays was Mario Chalmers.
Yep. I can be petty in this one. Ever since Wade got divorced, the strength of a man is true a woman. He's not been the same.
That woman drive him crazy.
Maybe that's it. Maybe she
drove him crazy, but he was a winner.
Maybe
he was a winner.
So what about all the other? So you trying to say after Kobe?
Look at Shaq.
No, Shaq is a horse.
He went downhill.
Shaq is a horse of a different color. Yeah, but I'd rather put my rings up somewhere and get rid of her anyway. But
Kobe had to pay $2 million to get his strength back.
See, but I just can't. When it comes to Miami, what's the excuse now?
There isn't any. They just need to remember they're professional players. They're not playing against the 8 Marok Blue Jays and play ball.
I almost would pick the Blue Jays against them right now. The Heat are 5-13 in games decided by 5 points or less. 5-13.
What are the stats with this, teams 500 and above?
Horrible.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Exactly.
Listen,
I say no more.
I had a headache all morning.
I say no more.
And I will continue to have this headache all through the day because, it's just certain things you can't get. Let me read you the stats. Listen. In the final 10 seconds.
9-2. They what you call it? They 2-6 against teams 500.
And then top 5 teams in the NBA, they 1-9.
And see,
only the Lakers on Christmas Day.
Bang.
In the final 10 seconds of a game when they're down by 3, let me read to you the shooting percentages. Not even the percentage. Let me read because the percentage is too low to even read. Let me read to you how much shots they hit. Down by 3 or less. 10 seconds left in the game. LeBron 1 for 7. Wade 0 for 5. Eddie House 0 for 2. Chalmers 0 for 2. Bosch 0 for 1. Miller 0 for 1. So in the final 10 seconds of the game,
who you give the ball to?
They shooting 1 for 18. Listen, me, you, and Perez could go there, close our eyes, throw up some shots, and bet you we'll hit more than 1 for 18.
I agree. And these guys are being paid.
Now, on the other hand, I have to take off my hat to the Chicago Bulls.
You have to give it up to them. Let me give you 1 point.
No, Brando. See, Brando is telling me don't take off my hat. No. I give respect where respect is due, and hopefully when I give you your respect, the same thing that happened to San Antonio happened to y'all, and y'all take a couple losses.
They play Utah Jazz, and now they think it is.
No, but Listen, I'll say also too, the race was between Derrick Rose and LeBron James for the MVP. It was. That was the only two players that you could mention in the conversation. Now,
and Wade look like he's aging playing against Derrick Rose.
But now the MVP has been placed firmly in the hands of Derrick Rose.
You see Wade look like he's getting old when he's playing against Derrick Rose because Derrick Rose was running circles around him.
No, but Wanda, just like you say, stop watching, man.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter of the game, why are you standing up watching LeBron?
Then you gonna do a bad pass to Mike Miller and run route him. He didn't expect the pass from way on the next end. What? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Another thing, you have to give the Bulls credit for that defensive play at the end of the game.
You mean when you switch out Joakim Noah?
Anticipated Joakim Noah to step up and play D and distract LeBron the way he did.
Because see, that's my thing. That's how you have to
if you
say
look
it.
at him as he play defense, he distracts you from your game. And that's what he does best. And you have to give it up to him.
That's what it was when LeBron saw Joakim Noah. Of course, Joakim is not faster than LeBron.
Yeah, but he
gave LeBron space. If LeBron was thinking, LeBron could have said,
"Let me shoot this jumper."
Thank you.
But he ain't hit a jumper all night. Eh?
See, you have to have faith.
One might fall.
You have to have something. I mean, feel good about something.
Joakim, and I was like, wow, what a good defensive move.
And with that loss yesterday, it is now, you can now write it in the record books that LeBron's record with the Heat will not be as good as his record with the Cavs last year.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Cavs won 61 last year.
I think that's the hex the owner of the Cavaliers put on him.
You think so?
Yeah. Even that Cleveland Cavaliers will win a championship before LeBron does.
I think that's karma coming back around. They thought they were too big too early. Thought they were too good. You had the dancing ceremony at the start of the year.
All these ceremony before the championship, so they're ready to move on.
But let's go to the phone lines. We have a caller. Hello, caller.
Hey, Six.
Hey.
What's happening? Brando here.
Hey.
Yeah, I just had to call in, man, and just give you my sympathy on your loss yesterday.
You should send flowers too.
I should more than send flowers. I need to send you all a coffin too.
Something we need anything we can take right now.
Because that's a half-dead team you all get.
I am so proud of
even with the big tree. But we just want to say, we ain't want no fans right now at this time. We want everybody just keep hating on us the way they've been doing all
fly under the radar.
We just want everybody just to keep hating on the Bulls. Just hate the Bulls.
Well, Brando, what we're doing right now is we have a heat fund going on. So any bench players that you are not using right now, we would be more than happy to accept them. Anyone who you are not using, you can send them.
And if anybody have a decent point guard, send them that way too.
Well, y'all supposed to have the big three. Y'all supposed to have the LeBron James, the D Wade, and the Chris Bosh, and the Mike Bibby to sub in. Even our bench has come around for us this season.
Yes.
Even though I don't like too much, I don't too much like the player C.J. Watson.
You always complain about him.
Yeah, I really don't like his play coming off the bench and coming in subbing for
he contributes.
Rose. Even though he contributed yesterday. Even the player Kyle Korver.
Yeah.
I like his 3-pointer. In that position. We're looking for. We're looking for another one of them, Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
As soon as we could get one of them, we'll be set.
Dang.
We going straight to, but we got our dang. Lord. Dang.
Brando, now that I have you on the line, I heard a question yesterday, so let me ask you and see your feelings on this. They were saying, how do you think Wade feels now? He had a chance to leave and go to Chicago, turned it down for his big three. How do you think he feels right now?
Well, honestly, I honestly can't tell you, but no other team in the NBA except for the Chicago Bulls. That's how big of a fan I am. I'm the CEO and the owner of the Chicago Bulls fan club. There's no other team for me in the world except the Chicago Bulls.
To watch it all.
I don't even watch. Ask the guys where I watch the game. I'd like to say big up to those guys down there by Governor Brown, One Stop Shop. But I'd like to. They know that. Whenever any one of their games are on, Brando turns his back and Brando goes. He leaves. I don't even watch their game, so there's no other more exciting team to me other than the Chicago Bulls.
Watch out to them.
Well, all right, Brando, and remember, send me that black wreath. I might need it for later on in the season.
My brother, y'all were wearing black yesterday, so I know y'all were already dressed for the funeral.
Boy, only thing older than us right now is Shaq knees.
All right, my brother.
All right.